கைஸ் வெல்கம் டு மை சேனல். நான் தான் உங்கள் பேண்டாமேன். ஸோ இப்போது என்ன ஜிடிஎஃப் விளாடாம இது விளாண்டுருக்கேன்னு பார்த்தீங்களா? இன்னும் அதுக்கு லைக் வர மாட்டேங்குது. ஸோ இது விளாண்டாவது லைக் வர வைக்கலான்னு பார்க்குறேன். இது நல்லா இருந்துச்சுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி என்ன பார்க்க போகிறோன்னா, மை ரைஸ்ன்னு ஒரு இது இருக்குல்ல, அது விளாண்டு எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்க்கணும். ஏற்கனவே ஒன்று க்ரியேட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், ஒண்டர் உமன்ட்டு. ஸோ வந்து அதுக்கு அதை பார்க்கலாம். சரி உள்ளே போகலாம் வாங்க. ஓகே கைஸ், இதுதான் நான் சொன்ன அந்த ஒண்டர் உமனு. ஸோ அதுக்கு போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணேன் அதை மட்டும் காமிச்சாங்க.
Everyone's rise through WWE is different, but it all
ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு
starts the
வீடியோ
same way.
ஓடுது.
Standing backstage in front of a single.
ஸோ இதில் வந்து ரெண்டு இது இருக்குது, த லெகசி த லாக்குன்ட்டு. லெகசினா என்னென்னா, இந்த சொந்தக்காரன் ஒருத்தன் டபிள்யூடபிள்யூ லெஜண்டாக இருப்பான். அவன் வம்சாவளியில் வந்தவன் வந்து நீ எப்படி ஸ்டார்டிங்லேருந்து எப்படி வளர்ற அதை பொறுத்து வர்றது தான் இந்த லெகசி. லாக்குன்னா என்னென்னா, ஏற்கனவே இந்த மாதிரி பேர் அது வந்து என்னென்னா தெரிஞ்சவங்களாக இருக்கணும். அதாவது வேர்ல்டுக்கு ஏற்கனவே தெரிஞ்சவங்களாக இருக்கணும். இப்போ வரப்போ கொஞ்சம் ஃபேமஸாக இருப்பாங்கள்ல. எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்கு ராண்டா ரவுசி இந்த மாதிரி டபிள்யூடபிள்யூக்கு வரும்போது எப்படி இருந்துச்சு, அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறது தான் இந்த லாக்கு. லெகசினா அந்த நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஆண்ட்டு மட்டும் ஒரு டபிள்யூடபிள்யூ லெஜண்டாக இருக்காங்க, ஆனால் வந்து நீ வந்து முதலேருந்து வர மாதிரி இருக்குது, அந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது. ஸோ வந்து இதில் நான் லெகசி தான் விளாண்டுட்டு இருக்கேன். அதுபடி பார்த்தா தான் அந்த இது அந்த ஒண்டர் உமன் போட்டிருக்கேன். லாக்குனா பையன் போடுவான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது என்னன்னு தெரியல, நான் உள்ளே போனதில்லை. லெகசி தான் உமன் சாம்பியன்ஷிப் மாதிரி வருது. ஸோ அதுக்கு தான் லெகசி எடுத்தேன். அதுக்காகவே நீங்கள் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, இப்போ நான் இதுக்குள்ளே போகலாம். ஒண்டர் உமன். ஸோ இது வந்து நேற்றே க்ரியேட் பண்ணிட்டேன் இந்த ஒண்டர் உமனை. பக்குவமாக என்ன கொஞ்சம் வெள்ளையாக இருக்க மாதிரி தெரியுது. மற்றபடி ட்ரெஸ்ஸெல்லாம் அதே மாதிரி போட்டு ஓரளவுக்கு டீசெண்டாக பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இதை பார்த்து நீங்கள் லைக் பண்ணலாம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஓகே, என்ன லோடிங் ஸ்க்ரீனே ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுக்குது, அதுதான் கடுப்பாக இருக்குது. ஓகே ஓகே, இதுதான் வந்து ஹப்பு மாதிரி. இதில் வந்து அந்த மெனு ஆப்ஷனில் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி சோஷியல் மீடியான்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. அதாவது நீங்கள் சோஷியல் மீடியாவில் என்னென்ன சொல்கிறாங்க அதெல்லாம் இதில் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ட்ரிபிள் எல்லாம் சொல்கிறாங்க, அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறது இருக்குது. அடுத்து வந்து ஆட்ரிபியூட்ஸ்னால் அப்கிரேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு, எதுக்கு ஏற்றி வச்சுக்கணும். சப்மிஷன் நான் அவ்வளோவா யூஸ் பண்ண தரேன். ஓகே, இப்போ 77 ஓவரால் ஆகிடுச்சு. ஓகே, ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியாச்சு. ஓகே, அடுத்து வந்து மூவ் செட்டுனா இந்த மாதிரி ஃபினிஷரு, அப்புறம் வந்து சிக்னேச்சர்லாம் இது பண்ணுறது. அப்பியரன்ஸில் தான் இந்த இது மாற்றுறது. ஓகேவா, அது அப்புறம் மூவ் செட்டு தான் இப்போ சொன்னேன். ஓகே, மற்றதெல்லாம் அதே தான். ஓகே, ஃபஸ்ட்டு மேட்ச் யார் கூட ஆடணும் இதை யாருன்னே தெரியல. நாங்கள் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டாக குவீன் கூட விளாண்டுறோம். அதை உங்களுக்காக ரிஸ்க் எடுக்கிறோம்.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends. I certainly won't be taking it easy on you tonight.
பேசுகிறாங்க. Why would I want to be? Excuse me.
Hello to you too. Figured we'd go hard in the ring since you're Team Raw and I'm Team SmackDown, but, excuse me?
Just because we both come from famous wrestling lineage doesn't mean we have anything in common.
ஓகே ஓகே, அஃபண்ட் பண்ணலாமா? அஃபண்ட் பண்ணலாமா? இல்லை.
You're right. I'm better than you, both in the ring and out.
இதுதான் முரண்டு.
Ugh. I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing in on her legacy. But do your best not to make all of us second-generation superstars look bad, okay? Though it's gonna be hard tonight when you're competing against me and the rest of Team Raw.
Team Raw, Team SmackDown, அதான் சர்வைவர் சீரிஸ். நல்லா போய் காமிக்கிறேன். ஷார்லட் ஃப்ளார் ஒவ்வொருத்தங்கிட்டயா பேசணும்.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
நல்லா பேசு.
What? Isn't that you?
As in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
I need you.
I think so. I hope so. But I'm a little nervous.
I had nerves before my first match too. But then I took a deep breath and reminded myself that I deserved to be there, went out to the ring and took care of business. And Team SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have at least met each other to get on the same page before today.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you after we win. You gotta tell me exactly what she's like.
ஜஸ்டின்னா நம்மளோட ஆண்ட்டு பேர் அது மட்டும் தெரியும். I want to follow I want to make your own.
Listen, I love my aunt. I even spent summers traveling with her on tour growing up. But it's important for me to make my own mark in WWE. Hopefully I can do that tonight.
You know the EST is all about standing out, so I understand completely. See you out there tonight. We
எப்போதான்டா மேட்ச் ஆரம்பிப்பீங்க?
Hi, I'm...
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. How precious.
Yeah. I was actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right? You had some great matches with Cora Jade. I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to get you up to speed on everything.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy prepping for my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your match with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all of us are able to skip the line, LJ.
பொறாம.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's a lot to take in and I'm still trying to get the lay of the land.
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the best athlete she can be. Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at the Performance Center doing everything the WWE way. Makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right?
What's your point?
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a match that the rest of us, those of us who have done everything by the book, would kill for.
Nepotism. Nepotism.
My aunt is a legend, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own. I'm not just some nepotism signing.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that. Regardless, I haven't been given the same opportunity on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
இதுக்காகவே ஜெயிக்கிறேன். என்னடா திடீர்னு இன்னும் எப்போதான்டா ஆரம்பிப்பீங்க மேட்சை?
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing?
I am confidence. Little
Is it weird that I'm a little nervous? I've trained my whole life for this, but to actually be here, debuting in WWE, it's a lot.
Honestly, I'd be concerned if you weren't a little nervous. Means you're taking this seriously. And my job is to help you succeed. Despite my history with your aunt, that's really my goal here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough and you'll have history with everyone. Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings,
weddings.
although those rarely seem to work out. But let's talk about your debut. I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Honestly, I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
No, I mean I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh. Not sure how this didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's legacy. So they've made gear inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship.
அடப்பாங்க.
Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one. But I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here. Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
Important decisions crucial to my race mark. Okay. Try playing the lock or legacy multiple times to experience the opposite part when presented with the icons. No, I want to make my own mark.
I love my aunt and she taught me a lot, but if I'm going to make it here, I need to make my own mark. I'm going to wear the gear I designed.
All right, we'll see how management reacts. Standing your ground can really go either way around here. But if you're determined to make your own mark, you better have the performance out there to back it up. Go get changed. It's go time.
It's good time. Wonder Woman forever. Make your WWE debut. பண்ணிடுவோம். லோட் ஆறதான் கடுப்பாக இருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த சீரீஸ் போடலான்னா கொஞ்சம் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். ஆல்டர்னேட் டேஸில் ஜிடிஏவும் இதுவும் போடலான்னு இருக்கேன். பார்ப்போம்.
It's Team Raw ready to battle for brand supremacy.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley. Team Raw.
The superstars from the Red Brand are here to prove they don't need to play mind games to come out on top.
நம்ம டீமில் யார் இருக்கா?
The wait is over for the reveal of Team SmackDown's mystery partner.
And their opponents, the Princess, Wonder Woman, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. Team SmackDown.
Do you know who that is? The final member of Team SmackDown is none other than the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Justine.
The last legacy superstar I remember debuting at Survivor Series was The Rock. No pressure, kid.
ஆனால் ட்ரெஸ்ஸு கரெக்டாக மேட்சிங்காக இருக்குது. பூட்ஸு தான் கொஞ்சம் கேவலமாகிடுச்சு. மற்றபடி ஓகே.
Hold on tight. We're about to witness one of the most anticipated Survivor Series matches. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Abdominal stretch. Abdominal stretch.
Fighting out of it.
That's one way to get out of it. She's fighting back.
Oh my goodness.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Great response to Ripley there. That'll turn your lights out.
No respect at all with that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
ஐயா ஓவரா அடிக்கிறாங்க.
Able to reverse.
கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி போய்
Rolling Thunder face breaker. Uh-oh, sunset flip power bomb.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
DDT.
Punch connects.
அடிக்கிறாங்கடா.
Great drop kick. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Come on. Wonder Woman.
Oh my God!
what impact.
Boom, what impact. Gets the tag.
இது செமையா இருக்கு பாருங்க. டேக் வேற பண்ணுங்க.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
இதான் நவர முடியல guys. அட பாருங்களா. ஃபுல் மேட்ச் இப்படியே பாருங்க.
Oh boy, here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to
save just in a nick of time.
What a hot shot. It's it all the way to the outside.
She's starting to look concerned.
Rhea getting everyone in attendance to rally behind her.
Getting set up for something in the corner. Belair able to counter. Takedown.
Oh.
நான் வெறும் ஒன்றரை நான் வச்சு தான் ஆடணும்.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. Slam.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Remarkable power being shown here.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
She flips it back on her. That might be it. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She shows that she's far from finished. Yes. Uh-oh.
Able to prevent Rhea's attack.
Able to get there in time.
Uh-oh, sunset flip power bomb. She scurries out of there. Oh, the old taste of pain.
Oh! Hooked up.
DDT.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker. Oh.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Charlotte is losing grasp of this match now.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
No way. Astounding power. End of days.
Incredible.
Charlotte not in a good spot here. Reversal. What a counter.
Charlotte showing how much punishment she can withstand before dishing out some of her own.
But Charlotte still has more to do to get this fully in her favor.
Neck breaker. Big boot. Tagging her partner in. She makes the tag.
She is unleashed.
Right across the face. Nice Japanese arm drag.
And Belair reverses it.
Hooking her up.
Down across the neck. Oh, that backfired on her. Slap.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Tag.
Beautiful strike combination.
Ooh, DDT to follow.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And the DDT.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Well scouted by Charlotte.
On the button with a low drop kick.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. The Queen's in danger.
And look at this.
Oh, agile move.
And that could doom Charlotte.
Look at...
Pin breaker. In tag team, the opposites will attempt to break the pin. எல்லாரையும் தூக்கிட்டு தான் அது பண்ணுவான்.
For the victory! Caught him with an elbow.
All the way to the floor.
ஐயோ என்னமா பண்றாங்க?
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Running swanton, awesome.
Yes, tag.
This is just brute power.
Sherman, just pure dominance.
Impressive defense stops Ripley.
ஐயோ திருப்பி அதே கொடுக்குறேன். ஐயோ ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுக்குது. இதையோ வெள்ளையே.
Big boot.
He might be in some trouble now.
Well, all this chaotic tag action is clearly adding up. I'd be concerned if we don't kick to the midsection.
She certainly has the confidence of her aunt. Looks like she's setting up for the Justine Jammer.
She's putting her own mark on an old classic.
Not if Charlotte Flair has anything to say about it.
You only have one chance to make a first impression, and this one might include a hurt ankle.
And Rhea's taking advantage. Riptide, covered by Ripley.
Rhea got her.
With the elimination, Team Raw now has the advantage.
What a letdown for the Blue Squad.
She definitely didn't expect to be out so early in this match. The top rope mishap and an apparent ankle injury played a key role in that.
And it looks like Charlotte Flair is determined to add insult to injury.
Wait a minute. Hall of Famer Justine is here.
We haven't seen Justine in a WWE arena for over a decade.
One thing is clear, the WWE Universe is thrilled to see this venerated six-time women's champion here tonight in any circumstance.
And it looks like Justine is just as thrilled to see them. Things might not have turned out how she wanted for her niece, but she's loving this crowd.
I'm just hoping that Justine can get her niece on the right track. After this debut, she certainly needs some guidance.
முதல் மேட்சே இப்படி அசியப்பட்ட எங்குமார். ஆனா அதுவாகவே தான் நடந்துச்சு. அதான் பார்க்குறேன். நம்ம கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்குன்னு நினைச்சேன். ஆனா அதுக்கு ஸ்டோரி மாதிரி போயிட்டு இருக்கு. நான் இதுலயே பார்க்கல. நல்லா இருக்கு ஆனா. The Team Raw women show they have persistence and fortitude. SmackDown survival match contrast to the band. I like that she was trying her own thing out at least. Must be as much as don't waste any time on Carmella. Don't hurt Diana Prince-la. Made it easy for us. Thanks, newbie. Newbie, Okay. Molly, Justine, Liv Morgan. எல்லார்கிட்டையும் பேசி தான் ஆகணும்.
I can't say that was the debut we were hoping for.
I don't know what happened out there. I wanted to make a name for myself based on my own talent.
And you decided to do something showy, took your eyes off of what was happening, and let Charlotte blindside you.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. I got carried away.
You did. Remember, you're here because you're good. and you could be great. I wouldn't have any patience for Justine's brat, no-talent niece. But don't expect everything to come all at once. You could have gone out there and had a solid match, and that would have been enough.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a WWE legend. I'll do my best at damage control. You're already off to a rough start with management. They weren't thrilled that you decided against wearing the tribute gear. Although maybe I can spin that, since it wasn't exactly the performance they would have wanted to be associated with Justine's legacy.
Nope. They'll just associate it with little old me. I've already seen the chatter on social media.
Great. You're worried about social media at a time like this? Get your head in the game. I'll see you at SmackDown, and we'll take it from there.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay. Ego? That's another story.
You really went for it out there, huh? Didn't hold back?
I'm the niece of one of the most venerated WWE legends of all time. I needed to make my own mark and stand out. I still do.
You need to take your time and not overthink this. But you're still learning, and regardless, Charlotte acted out of line. If I was medically cleared for in-ring action, I would put the Queen in her place.
Believe me, I'm mad about it. But I'm not sure that Charlotte did anything you wouldn't have done.
Nah. But one of the perks of having a career-ending injury is getting to apply unrealistic standards on the next generation. Why do you think I liked training you so much?
Right.
Listen, I don't want to leave if you need to talk, but I got word that WWE management wants to chat before we head out. Something about the buzz online, whatever that means.
If anyone taught me how to be resilient, it's you. I'm fine. I'll talk to you later.
That's my girl. I'll find you in a bit.
What was that about? I like to show off as much as the next person, but that was embarrassing.
Sorry. I understand why you're upset, but I did my best.
You grew up learning from one of the most talented WWE legends in history, and that's your best? I did a better job teaching myself in my backyard. Don't expect this to blow over with the SmackDown women's locker room. The Raw women are gonna rub this loss in our faces for a long time.
Go to SmackDown.
But what people forget is that for someone to win, someone else has to lose.
It is better to win, though.
Of course. Actually, speaking of winning, I have a few developments that Ruthless Digressions listeners will be thrilled to hear about.
Oh, care to share with those listeners or your co-host?
Like I told my niece at Survivor Series, patience, Robin, patience.
AI got pulled into the all-hands-on deck meeting with top management. Look who's how long will be going to get settled. Welcome to SmackDown. Okay. Okay. Upgrade ஏதாவது ஆயிருக்கா? Points இல்லங்கடா upgrade. இது யாரமா இவ்வளவு குண்டா இருக்கீங்க? டுவா ட்ரூப். இவன் யாரு? டாம்.
Hey! Welcome to SmackDown.
Thanks. You know, after what Liv said at Survivor Series, I wasn't sure if I'd be getting the warmest welcome today.
Oh, you won't be. But I have a different perspective than the rest of the girls. In fact, I'm actually usually pretty rude to the newbies because, well, I don't want them coming for my SmackDown Women's Championship. But I don't have to worry about you at all.
Championship கேட்கலாமா? ரொம்ப லேட். நான் build up.
I'd like a championship someday, but I plan to put in the work and build myself up to that.
You're so funny. Someday, if your huge mistake at Survivor Series is any indication, I'll be in the Hall of Fame before you're even ready to think about challenging for the championship. Nothing to worry about here, so we can be friends.
I think we're done here.
என்ன ஈகோ பிடிச்சவங்களா இருப்பாங்க எவனும் ஒழுங்கா பேச மாட்டாங்க.
LJ, welcome to SmackDown. How you doing? I'm sorry that Survivor Series didn't go so well.
Yeah, not the debut I was hoping for.
Well, you're here now, and have your whole career ahead of you. Listen, I may just be a cameraman, so I can't help train you, but I've been with WWE long enough that I pride myself on knowing how things work around here. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
How do you get a match? How do you improve my skill? How good is catering? I think I have information on you.
How do I get a match?
Interesting.
Well, you'll want to talk to Molly first so she can let you know what management has in mind for you. But generally, I've found that matches in WWE, whether they come from management or not, get booked in one of two ways: talking to people or checking your social media messages.
Okay.
What do you mean, talking to people?
I mean just that. Aside from being booked by management, you'll find that chatting with other superstars, the crew, or even other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you, others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? That's definitely true in WWE.
Huh. Seems so easy.
It is. Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. You can always tell somebody who wants a favor no and come back to it later, or diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
I understand. So take it one thing at a time. Makes sense. And the other way to get matches? You mentioned social media. I'm gathering I shouldn't try to go on a social media hiatus while I'm a WWE superstar?
Definitely not. Even a dinosaur like me relies on that instrument of the devil. If you don't check your social media, both the public feed and your direct
Okay,
messages.
so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it.
Any other questions? Or
How do I improve my skills around here?
it's just like the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. The more matches and experience you have in WWE, the better. From there, it's usually up to you to determine how you want to apply what you've learned.
You said it's usually up to me what I want to improve?
Sure is. Occasionally, you'll find that certain kinds of matches will benefit you in a more specific sort of way. But if that's the case, you'll know that going in.
Okay, cool.
Any other questions?
What would you recommend in catering?
Honestly, the tofu. Even if you eat meat, give it a try.
Noted.
Any other questions?
Thanks, Tom. I think I have the info I need.
Fantastic. Good luck tonight, LJ.
Holy moly.
So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now, here's something that's less great to hear. WWE management thinks that after everything that's happened, we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
What? Okay, I'm starting small. I need to redeem myself.
Don't worry. I took your advice to heart. I'm okay with starting small, out of the spotlight. I'm not expecting to main event right away.
Good, because you won't be. I'm going to level with you. Backstage sentiment is not good right now. You may be a SmackDown superstar, but you've got an uphill battle if you actually want to be on the show.
So, my match tonight is...
Non-existent.
Non-existence.
Ah.
What can I do? Why didn't you stick up for me?
What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering.
No one does. But this will all blow over. My advice until then? Find some way to make an impact. Be so good in the ring that they can't deny you.
How am I supposed to do that if I can't get a match?
I said I couldn't get you a match on SmackDown. There are other opportunities to wrestle. Actually, I can pull some strings and get you on main event. You'll need to find an opponent, though. Most of the roster is pretty busy with commitments on SmackDown, and I don't have time to play matchmaker.
Pretty busy or pretty mad at me? From the sound.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's pretty new to SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on Main Event.
I don't think she wants to work with me. I don't know. I don't want to work with her.
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
அதாவது தூண்டி விட்டு மேட்ச் ஆர வைக்கணும் அவ்வளோதான். இப்போ வார் எப்படி தூண்டி வர?
Well, if it isn't little Justine, I would say I'm sorry how your big debut turned out, but I don't like to lie. What do you want?
I feel like we got off our wrong foot. I'm going to cut to
Let's cut to the chase. I want a match on Main Event. Molly said she can get me one if I find an opponent. It sounds like getting that exposure could help both of us. Are you interested?
Sure.
Sure.
Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on Main Event, but not one against you.
Why?
I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count. It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
What did
If I wasn't perfectly clear at Survivor Series, I like people who've come up the right way and paid their dues. Not nieces who get handed special treatment because of what family they're a part of. And if that wasn't enough, I certainly don't like you after you proved me right and made a mess of things.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't see how just sitting around and complaining is going to change anything.
I know as well as you do that no one else in the locker room is going to help you. You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ.
மேட்ச் தருவாங்களா மாட்டாங்களா? I will be watching today to break all the legs. About that, I messed up. Management is out of me. I am not looking for. I did all. என்னடா இவ்வளோ ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக அடிக்கிறீங்க? இருங்கடா படிக்கவே இல்லை. சேலஞ்சு வாட்ச் அ பாயிண்ட் கெஸ் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு கெட் அ மேட்ச் ஆன் மெயின் இவெண்ட்டு. See, I know you are already had one. Forget that I know you are smart, talented and capable. Navigating. நான் முடிச்சிடலான்னு பார்க்குறேன். அன்ஃபர்கெட்டபிள் டெபியூ. ஓ, இது வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு சாப்டர் மாதிரியா? ஓகே 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 கைஸ், இதுதான் அந்த இது. ஸோ இதை வச்சு இதோட முடிச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ அடுத்த வாட்டி அடுத்த இது கண்டினியூ பண்ணலான்னு இருக்கேன். ஸோ arigatou gozaimasu. Bye.